We're going to do a drawing right now, and we're going to draw this. This is the dimension. This is 10,000 mm. The thickness of this is 300 mm. The length of this is 600 mm. The thickness of this is 200 mm. The length of this is 2,600 mm. The width of this is 1,600 mm. The thickness of this is 200 mm. This 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 distance this distance from here to here is 400 mm. The distance from here to here is 1,200 mm. So this dimensioning just shows us how to get this done. Okay, so following this dimension, we reproduce this. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw this. The the distance or the length of this line is 1,000 mm, and the diameter of this circle is 500 mm. Then if you count this object, the line with the circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10. Okay. So we're going to be doing it. Maybe I'll start from here. Then after this, we go here. So let's start from here. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start from this line, draw the circle, and then use array and reproduce it. Let's go. These are things we already know. So I pick my line and 1,000 mm. I type 1,000. Okay, so this is the line. The next thing I need to do, circle. So I pick the edge. As remember, the command line will tell you what to do. Pick center of circle. So I pick the edge at the center of the circle. I click, and then it asks me to specify the radius or diameter. But this time I'm using diameter. So I click on diameter, and the diameter I'm using is 500. So I type 500, enter. Okay, so it gives me the the circle with the diameter, and the center is the edge. Okay, so the next thing we now do is that we go to array. Remember, we're arranging it round. So what I'm using is polar array because we're arranging it round. So I click on polar array, and the command line says select objects. I'm selecting the whole of this object, and I click enter. Then it says specify center. I want to array it at this edge. So I click here as the center. Okay. So the default is 6 objects, but what actually I want it to be 10 objects. So I click 10, enter. So it has been reproduced. So if we count it now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10. If we do the dimensioning radius, I click here, it gives me exactly 500. Then we can also check the dimensioning of the line. To this point, and I take it down, it gives me 1,000. So that's exactly this object that I just reproduced. Exactly. So the next thing we're going to, this is a 10,000. Okay. So okay, let me move this down a little bit out of here so that we will remove them out so that I can now use this place. Okay. So we can start from here. We are doing this length, which is 10,000 mm. 10,000 mm. Okay, so we are doing here, which is 6,000. Okay. So the next is the thickness is 300. So we can use array and sorry, not array, offset, offset, not array, offset. So specify distance. So we are doing the offset 300. Why? Because this distance is 300. So array 300, we say to 300, enter. So you say select object offset. This is what object you're offsetting. I will set it this side. So that give us that. That give us this. Then the next thing we do is to from here to here is 1800. So we also offset this 1800 to get so we go to offset again, this time 1200, and then we pick this and we offset. So let's give us this inner line. Okay. So then automatically, if this place is 600, since this is a perfect rectangle, it goes without saying, even though we don't have the dimension of this place, but it goes without saying that this should be 600, 6,000. Yes. Okay. So, and then we close this. This place should as well be, should be the same with this. Then the next thing we need to do is that the outer wall and the inner wall here, the thickness is 300. So we also offset this to give us the inner wall, and that is also the same thing we'll do here. So we go to offset and we use yes, we type 300, enter. So we offset this 300 inward, offset this 300 inward. Okay, so that gives us the inner walls. Then okay, and then of course we also, I would have also done this immediately. This one is also same. This is also same 300. So having done that, we have gotten the outer lines. Now from this inner wall to this inner wall is 1600. So what I simply do is that I'll offset. I will offset this 1600. I think that's what it is. Okay, sorry, not 1600, 2600. 2600. It's important to take care of your dimensions. If you get it wrong, your drawing will be wrong. Without, okay. Then, and then this is 200. So we offset again 200, and then we pick this and offset to get the 200. That is this inner wall. Then and then we come again. I am coming. Okay. Okay. So the the difference between these walls or these boxes or rectangles 1600. So what we simply need to do is to offset, because we're going to work with the dimensions. There are certain dimensions that are not given, like here this is not given, so we work from what known and we get unknown. Okay, so we offset again. This is now 1600, so we say 1600. Think I'm yes, that's correct. Enter. So we take this 1600. Okay, now we have 1600, we have 200, we have 1600, we have 200. Remember that is given here that the thickness of this are to 200. Okay, so having gotten this distance, the next is 200. So we move this 200. Okay, so then having done that, we we go again 1006. We go again 1006, and then we go again 200, and then we go the final one 1006, and then we go again. Let me see. Okay, after this third one, one, two, three. After this third one, this distance now is not 200, it is 400. So the next offset we are doing is going to be 400. Offset 400. It's important, if you get your dimensions very right, your drawing won't have any issue. Then we come here. This distance is 200. So we come from up here, come down, offset 200, and we pick this, we go down 200. Okay, so that gives us about the shape we want. So what the next thing we need to do is to trim. So we start removing unwanted parts. Right. Okay. Okay, we come here. Okay, so we're still trimming. Pull this off, pull this off, pull this off, pull this off. We're still trimming. Okay. And then yes. So we come here. trim off this, 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 trim off this. Then, but at this stage, you find that this one is not divided actually. This big part of the object that is hashed is not actually divided. So, what I'm going to do at this point is to remove this place and then close here, use extend and close here because this place is not actually divided. So from this point, you see that we have gotten everything. The only thing that remains now is to hash this place, just to get this place hashed. So we go to draw, go to hash, okay, and then we pick where we want to hash here, okay. So the next thing now is to define. If you see that what my hash here is solid, this was not. So we have to now choose the hash pattern that will match what we have here. So we try this. What is currently on is solid, so we try to match this. I'll go to choose. Can go to. Oh, no, no. We got to pick. Oh, this is a pattern. Okay, let's look for actually a type of a pattern that will be able to give us what we are looking for. We just change. Okay, I think this one give us. This is one. This is the one that give us exactly. So you see that we've been able to get it. So the next thing we now need to do is to now check our dimensions and see that our drawing is right. Okay, I still need to trim here. Still need to trim here. Okay, so that we get everything exactly the way it is. Okay, so having done this, let's check. Go to dimension. The first thing is this. This place should be 10,000. That's correct. The second, it's this. This should be 6,000. That's correct. So we see that the next is this should be this should be 3,000. No, no, no. Okay, let me pick from here. Let me put from this edge from here. Maybe I need to put this off. Okay, I still need to put it on because I need to be able to get exactly the lines. Otherwise, no. The problem I have is that this thing, this this is distorting this drawing. It is sorting my dimensioning. Sorry, my this thing is hanging. Okay. I just need to be able to, so long as this thing is pointing here, it will, okay. Yes, it's giving me, I've gotten it. Sorry, sometimes you just have to make sure you got what you want exactly. Otherwise, you if you don't get the lines exactly where you want them, you won't get exactly what you want. This is 1600, that's it. Then this is 1600. Oh, sorry, I deleted it. This is 1600. This is also 1600. Okay, so okay, we need to dimension here from here to here. Okay, that's 200. And then from here, so you see that every of the dimensioning is exactly what they should be. This place is 400 from this point to this point. See it 400. So at the end of the day, it's clear. Okay, this place is 1600, right? 1600. See, sorry, yes, 1600. So you see that everything just aligned the way it should be. So if you get this is this is an exact replica of this. If you get your dimensioning right, follow the right process, you get your drawing right. So that's it. If you have any question, ask.